Okay, so what is this, March 9th, I think, 2022? And it looks like everyone's cheering on the fact that Putin isn't doing that well in the battle. And so what that means is that, fortunately, Vladimir Putin will need to be even more violent than he's been so in the last 9 days. What do you think he's going to do? Be more or less violent as he realizes that this is turning out to be a lot tougher than he had anticipated. So that's incredible. That's an incredible fact, actually. Like right now, it seems like it's not going as well as he thought it was going to go. That's really bad, man. Because if this goes bad for him, he's done. So we've got him in a corner. But, okay, now we've got Vladimir Putin in a corner. And what do you think? You think that's safe? So my question for today is, how many things can they do before we have to conclude that, wow, that's not a great choice for the planet, is it? We're at the brink of a nuclear war, or so what they're saying. This war didn't need to happen. It wouldn't have happened if a certain old Joe, Uncle Joe, hadn't been elected. If he hadn't been elected, in that very complicated time, if he hadn't been elected, you would not have a war happening, and you would not be on the brink. This is probably the closest we've been to actual nuclear war in a long time. This is the most dangerous time in history, and they brought us here. They definitely brought us here. How many more times, Justin, can you and your ilk mess up? How many more times can you mess up before you have to anticipate people are going to start taking you very seriously, right? I'm not sure that you really want us taking you all that seriously. I mean, yeah, move along. You might not be harassed too much, but keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Go for dinner with Kamala Harris. And do what you do, but I wouldn't keep up what you're doing, man, because there's already going to be so many legal consequences for you. I think one of the good reasons for Trudeau to stay in power now is so he doesn't wind up literally in jail for stuff that I've actually forgotten. But there's for sure things that wasn't one of his elections stopped persecution, right? So the process was underway, and he was in serious trouble, and then we had an election, I think. I think that's how he stopped that. I should know this. I should know the actual, for sure, crimes. Not just moral crimes, but literal crimes, things that he could be charged with. I've forgotten that. It's overwhelming. I can't keep up. Yeah, but there we go. Break a nuclear war. Didn't need to be here. Wouldn't have been here. Except for the way things went, that fateful election.